this game. This is the Burnet County rivalry, and anything could happen. And we're so like you said, we're so close to the field. It's amazing. I feel like we're on the sideline.
Yeah, it feels like we're right there talking to the players and in the huddle and getting all the directions from the coaches this evening. But it's going to be a fun night here in Burnet. The Mustangs still going through warm-ups and running some plays, getting ready for this rivalry ball game. It was a tough start to district play last week to Canyon Lake. Both teams actually lost their district opener. Marble Falls to Canyon Lake, Burnet to Lampasas, and so they're both looking for different results this evening.
Yeah, tonight this is, you hate to say it's a must-win for either team, but when it comes down to it, both teams really need this win. And last week was tough. We had a tough night, and it was one of those nights where it just didn't seem like a whole lot went our way. But I think the Mustangs had a good week in practice, and I think they worked on a few things and got a few things corrected. So hopefully we're going to see a different Mustang team on the field tonight.
All right, so that's the Mustangs. They faced a Canyon Lake team that they do run the slot T, but they pass quite a bit, and they were able to throw the ball nicely last Friday night against Canyon Lake, but they're hoping for different results against the Burnet Bulldogs, and Burnet, not as big of a team, but they do have some speed out there.
Yeah, Burnet has always been able to put speed on the field and quickness, and they throw the ball around. It just seems like that they're always have good receivers and a good quarterback, and you just got to be, we know what they're going to do. I mean, the Mustangs know exactly what they're going to do coming into the game. It's just a matter of being able to stop them in the process.
All right, so the Mustangs and the Bulldogs about less than 30 minutes away from the kickoff. Coach, glad to have you with us aboard again. You were with us about a month ago in Killeen, and so we're hoping for good results for the Bulldogs, or for the Mustangs against the Bulldogs this evening.
Absolutely. Like I said, it's a beautiful night. The weather's great. The temperature's starting to drop a little bit, so it's a perfect night for Friday night football.
All right, so we're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll hear from Marble Falls head coach Brian Herman. He'll talk about this rivalry matchup. That's coming up after this on KBEY 103.9. All right.
where the Mustangs, played them tough, and then just kind of fell back, towards the end, and could have gone a couple of breaks here and there, and those games could have gone any other direction.
All right, so we've got, I believe the Mustangs are now on the east side of the stadium wearing their traveling whites. The Bulldogs come out of their field house on the east side of the stadium wearing their home green with the black pants and the white helmets with the green Bulldog on the side. The Mustangs with their all whites with the purple numerals, and then they've got their gold helmets with the purple running Mustang and purple number on the other side. So we're getting closer and closer to this rivalry ball game, and you can feel it in the air, the atmosphere. The fans are excited for this one.
Absolutely. The crowd's still trickling in, but it looks like we're going to have a good crowd tonight like we always do for this game. And, one thing that, we were talking about, I think they're doing something for first responders. It looks like they're about to do that. They're coming out on the field.
Yeah, they always seem to do that during this ball game to recognize all the Burnet County first responders, and that's really neat to see them, recognize them, especially in Marble Falls with the events of last week and seeing our firefighters fight that fire. It's always good to see them get recognized.
It really is, and I'm watching these guys walk out on the field right now, and pretty much Ben and I were talking about this off the air a while ago, the fire that happened in Marble Falls, and it was just such a great scene to see all the first responders, the Marble Falls, the Burnet, the Bertram, the Cottonwood, Granite Shoals, Horseshoe Bay. I mean, everybody, within driving distance was on site, putting their efforts together to get that fire put out and to make sure we didn't have any injuries. And I tell you, I'm real happy the crowd is giving them a standing ovation right now, and it's well deserved.
There's a line of about, what would you say, 30, 40 first responders facing the Burnet side, and both sides stood up and gave them a rousing applause, which is really neat to see them being honored this evening.
Yeah, this is really good. This is the Burnet County rivalry, and but these folks standing on the field right now, they're all of ours.
Yes.
And they showed it last week at that fire. I mean, it was really nice it was touching to see all these people working together.
This is where rivalries are put to good use, the energy, and then also Battle of the Cans, which happened over the past couple weeks. Had Principal Henson and then Principal Burkhart and Burnet. We had them last week, and they talked about the Battle of the Cans, and it was funny because they were talking about the records against one another, and Principal Burkhart from Burnet was saying they were 1-1 even, and Principal Henson stopped him real quick and said, "No, we won 2 tennis matches this year," and said we've got the advantage. So that's what a rivalry does for you right there.
Absolutely. It'll be interesting to see how much they actually brought in between the two schools tonight. I know that they've been promoting that heavily, and every time I go to a different school throughout Marble Falls, it was just boxes and boxes of food that were brought in.
All right, we're going to go to the studio for the national anthem here on KBEY. So it's going to be Marble Falls ball to start the ball game as Burnet won the toss the first of the second half.
Yep, Mustangs are going to receive west side, and got a good night for football. Let's see what Coach Herman has dialed up for them tonight.
All right, so the second district ball game for both teams about to get underway here at the Bulldog Stadium, Bulldog Field. Ben Shields and Rick Hoover with you in Mustangs and their traveling whites. We'll get the ball to start the ball game. Offense have a chance to set the tone.
Yeah, I know the Mustangs had a good week of practice. Anytime when you're preparing for any district game, it's always a little bit more amped up. But when you're playing against your rivalries, that there's always something special throughout the week. And I know that I wouldn't be surprised to see any kind of trickery tonight or any kind of something different from either coach tonight, because that's kind of what happens in these games.
You got Mason Long stands at about the 10-yard line. Jamie Castillo stands at about the 13-yard line. And here comes the kickoff off the foot of Sam Rodriguez, and fair caught by Mason Long at about the 15-yard line. And so the Mustangs will have it at the 25 after the fair catch.
Yeah, I tell you, that fair catch rule is pretty cool.
It is.
Yeah, that's really changed the kicking game over the last several years. I kind of like that. It took me a while for that to grow on me, but now that it's been around for a while, I think that's not a bad move.
Now they did it for safety too, right? That was one of the main reasons.
I think that might be the main reason they did it. Is statistically so many injuries occurred on kicking game, on kickoffs.
Mustang sprint to the line. It's Lucky. Hands off to Castillo, straight up the middle. Castillo's going to fight for the 30 and a nice 5-yard gain on first down. So straight up the middle for Jamie.
That was a hard run, and that's what this offense is built to do. It's not necessarily, as we all know, it's not flashy. It's get what you can get, and Jamie did a really good job just then of getting a tough 5 yards, and he could have easily got more. Had just one break one tackle, and he's gone.
They sprint to the line again. Lucky's going to turn, handoff this time. Joaquin Aguilar looking for the edge, and he's going to get a couple. We'll mark him down at about the 32-yard line. That's a gain of 2 for Joaquin. Nice open field tackle by the Bulldogs on the left side. 3rd down and 3.
Yeah, that was a very nice tackle, open field tackle, Ben, because Joaquin's got some speed, and if he gets the edge, he can do a lot of damage. So I'm sure that they have been working on that outside contain, and he did a really good job of turning him back inside right there.
Brody Herman runs the play into Lucky as the Mustangs huddle, and center's the first man to break. That is Emmanuel Ortiz. Everybody else sprints up to the line, and we've got movement. That would have been a first down to Castillo, but did we get we're going to get false start, I believe, against the Mustangs.
Yeah, it looks like this side end might have moved just a little early.
That's what's been tough for the Mustangs this year, is they seem like they put themselves behind the chains, and they will do here 3rd down and 8. After that penalty, he's going to take it back to the 27-yard line.
Yeah, that's tough. And I know as a coach, I know how frustrating that is, and really for everybody, that's so frustrating because, as you mentioned, we had the first down, and the self-inflicted wounds are the things that we got to try to clean up.
3rd down and 8. Here's Lucky, toss right side. Jamie's looking for the edge. He does find the edge. Gets the 35. He has the first down as he's forced out of bounds near the 40. As Jamie steps out to 38, they say 11 yards, and a nice 3rd down run by Jamie Castillo. You see his speed that time, getting the edge.
Absolutely. Ben, that's the secret. When it's 3rd down and 8, open field.
1st and 10, the right side move for the Mustangs. That'll be a 5-yard penalty. It'll be 1st down and 15 at the 33. So the Mustangs huddle, and then they sprint to the line. They're going to go fast, but then they jump and makes it a 1st down and long here.
Yeah, again, another self-inflicted wound. That's tough. I know, Mustangs are young, and we no excuse. They got to get that cleaned up, but that comes with a young team.
All right, so 1st down and 15, 10-17 to go in the first quarter. Mustangs huddle up again, one receiver to the left on 1st down and long after the penalty. They just picked up the 1st down. Here's Lucky. Lucky going to hand off to Joaquin, trying to cut it up. He's hit behind the backfield, drop for a loss. Will Johnson's there to knock him down at the 32, loss of 1, second down and 16.
Yeah, that did not have a whole lot of chance right there. He was hit. Joaquin got hit pretty much as soon as he got the ball. I couldn't tell who that was, but there was deep penetration that was basically hitting him in the mouth as soon as he got the ball.
That was Will Johnson, the linebacker, filling the hole that time, and Joaquin tried to take it up the middle, but Johnson was there to wrap him up. Second down and 16 as the clock runs now. About 9.5 to go in the first quarter. Austin Cutchin, the lone receiver to the left. Mustangs run to the line. Man in motion, that's Aguilar. Going to be a handoff. Castillo going the other way, and he's hit on that left edge. Gets back to the line of scrimmage, no gain, and as Burnet stiffens up, it's going to be a third down. That was Johnson again there, 3rd and 16.
I tell you, yeah, that one, the misdirection that this offense provides is can be incredibly deceptive, and that time it didn't work. I mean, they faked it one way and went the other way, and Burnet did a good job of staying home and filling the gap and making sure that it went nowhere.
Mustangs picked up a 3rd down and 8, looking to pick up a 3rd down and 16 here at the Marble Falls 32. Lucky under center, toss right side Castillo. He's going to stop, wants a throw, look for Cutchin, and it's going to be intercepted, over the shoulder interception. That's Grant Jones, goes to his right. He's at the 40, the 45, he's at midfield, gets a block, and then he's wrapped up at the Mustangs 47. A return of about 20 yards. Grant Jones looked like the receiver that time, the way he caught it.
Yeah, he did. That was excellent play by Jones just then. He had good safety coverage, and like you said, he had the best play on the ball. But little, like I said, little something different just then. A halfback pass by that Coach Herman's called, and Jamie actually showed a pretty good arm right there. Right? He threw it pretty good. He just a little off target, a little overthrown.
So we've got a 1st down and 10 for the Bulldogs. First time they'll touch the ball this evening. Shotgun formation, trips right side. The QB is going to be Rhett Murray. Handoff up the middle, not much going on. Maybe a half yard, that's it. That was Dash Denton with the carry. And it'll be a 2nd down, and we're going to say 10. Or we'll give him a yard, 2nd down and 9.
Yeah, that was a good job by the Mustangs right there. There was 3 people hit him in the mouth, and that was could have, those kind of plays can turn into something very dangerous.
Go with the 3 wideouts, 2 to the right, 1 to the left, slot right side. Running back Denton gets the handoff from Murray up the middle, and then Mustangs have it bottled up pretty nicely. Gets to the 45-yard line, a couple yards. So 3rd down and 7 coming up for the Bulldogs.
Yep. This is, Burnet likes to throw the ball, obviously, and I think they're just kind of testing the waters and seeing what the Mustangs are going to do. And so far, both runs, the Mustangs' defense is held tight. Let's see if they can get some coverage on this potential passing play.
4 wideouts on 3rd down and 7. Murray's the QB, looks to his right. Dash Denton is running back to his left. The dangerous Grant Jones is the receiver far left side for the Bulldogs on 3rd down and 7. Fakes the handoff, swing past to Jones. He's got some blockers, the 40, and he's tripped up maybe right at the sticks at the 38-yard line. That's a 7-yard gain, and depending upon the spot, they say move the change. That's a 1st down.
Well, that was right at the 1st down marker. That was what we call the rocket. Burnet's been doing that for years. It's just basically a wide receiver screen, and that's one of the plays that they've been doing for years, and they do a great job at it.
They put their hands on their senior playmaker, Grant Jones. 1st down and 10 at the Mustang 38. Murray gives to Jones, who's in the backfield now. He's got some room. He's at the 30, ridden down across the 30 by Larry at the 28. That's a 10-yard gain, and that's another Bulldog 1st down. That time Jones lined up in the backfield. He gets 10 yards.
Yeah, that was interesting, moving him to the backfield. But I guess that's what you do. You find a way to put the ball, and if you got a player that you like to see what they can do, you move them around, and you got to defend him.
Near the 6-minute mark in the first quarter, no score. Bulldogs driving just outside the red zone at the Mustang 28. Murray to throw. He's got a pocket. Fires downfield, and it's incomplete. Cole Becker with the hard hit on the receiver. He knocked that loose. intended for Garner Krause, and wow, what a play by Cole Becker.
Wow, that really was. Cole Becker just lit him up as he got the ball, because that was a catchable ball, and that was Cole just hit him, and some old school football right there. Because the receiver had a chance to catch that ball, and Becker just really nice, clean play, but took it out of him.
And he was right there with him,
yep,
too. So it's
absolutely.
2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Going with 4 wideouts. Denton's the running back. New quarterback in there, getting his own number. Breaks a tackle. He's still up inside the red zone. He's at the 10. Lowers his shoulder down to the 3-yard line, 25 yards. That's Marcus Pimentel. Flag comes in. Is at the end of the play or near holding, would you say?
Yeah, it was late, but I think it's holding because of the direction it was thrown.
That would be a big penalty if it is against the Bulldogs. That would negate that first down into the 5-yard line. So we're waiting to call, both fans waiting to see what the call is with 5:56 to go in the first. Looks like it's coming back, yet the Bulldogs are walking back. Mustang fans are cheering, so that'll negate that first down run, and it's going to be holding against the Bulldogs.
Yeah, that's a big break right there for the Mustangs. It was just a quarterback draw, and he did good. He got into space and made a great run, but apparently he had some help somewhere along the way with somebody holding on to somebody.
Aided by a hold that time. It'll make it a 2nd down and 20. So that's a big penalty. So instead of at about the 4-yard line, it's all the way back at the 38-yard line. 2nd down and 20. 5:53 and counting in the first. No score in the Burnet County rivalry matchup. 4 wideouts. Dash Denton is the running back on 2nd down and 20. Murray's back in as the signal caller for the Bulldogs. Gives the play to the line. Play clock at 10 seconds to go. Murray hands off. Denton has a hole right side. Takes it inside the 30. Back near the original line of scrimmage. Gets 9 to the 29.
Yeah, that was a good. Did you say that's Denton, right?
Yeah, Dash Denton.
Yeah.
Great football name.
Yeah, well, he had an older brother, if I'm not mistaken, a few years
so.
ago. Yes, I remember that name.
3rd down and 11 as the Bulldogs just inside the 30 now, near 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Mustangs defense looking to hold here. Burnet defense, they got an interception on the opening drive after the Mustangs picked up a first down. So Murray's in the shotgun. He's got 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Murray has the snap, looks to throw. He's got a pocket, fires downfield, and it's going to be incomplete. Looking for Grant Jones. Jamie Castillo with the coverage, and it is 4th down and 11.
Yeah, that was, I tell you, that good coverage all the way around the field just then. There was nobody really open. Jones, probably had a shot at it, but Jamie was on him and on him tight, and he just couldn't make the catch.
At the spot of the field where he really can't kick a field goal or punt it away, so they're going to go for it. 4th down and 11 at the Mustang 29. Big play of the ball game here to start with 4:46 to go in the first quarter. No score. Here's a big 4th down. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Murray wants to throw. He's looking, has a pocket, firing for the right sideline, and it's going to be, did he catch it? No, incomplete. That's Larry Nege with the coverage, and it was intended for Will Johnson. Turnover on downs, and the Mustangs defense holds.
Wow. How big was that penalty?
That was huge.
Yeah, that penalty was huge. We were just talking about a couple of the penalties that the Mustangs had in their first drive, but nothing was as big as that penalty that Burnet had. That was a 30-yard penalty that moved them back from the 4-yard line to the 34-yard line. That was huge.
That was a holding call that aided that play. So the Mustangs defense comes up with the stop. And it'll be Marble Falls Bowl at its 29. No score. 4:39 remaining in the first quarter. Ortiz, the center, breaks the huddle first. Everybody sprints behind him. Lucky hands off. Castillo looking for the edge. He's wrapped up. Flag comes in. And Castillo's going to be dropped for, they say back the line of scrimmage, no gain. Dash Denton was there.
Yeah, that flag came in the area of holding. Unfortunately, that's usually when it comes in that close.
Yep. And they did initial sign of the coach. Yep, it's a holding call.
Yep.
So that'll push him back 10 here. 4:31 to go in the first. No score.
Yeah, they've.
So first down. Would you, as a coach, would you be tempted to decline it, make it 2nd down and to 10 or 11?
You think about that, yes, but field position is probably the driving factor here, because you want to get them pushed back as far as you can, because if you could stop them, then you possibly, unfortunately, like they just did.
Hand off to Aguilar. That's 3 yards across the 20 to the 22, so second down at 17.
Yeah, so typically you probably play the field position game. It's more important to keep them pinned down.
So the Mustangs will huddle with a second down at 17. No score here in Burnet, first quarter. Under 4 minutes to play now. Brody Herman runs the play in from the sideline. Mustangs with the ball for the second time. They did get a first down on that opening drive. Yeah, that's Ortiz. The center always breaks the huddle first. There's Lucky now underneath center. Handoff up the middle. Castillo with a tough run. He'll take it all the way out to the 28. That's a 6-yard run. And here's a third down and 11.
Again, I hate to keep saying the same thing, but the penalties, actually for both teams, have just been critical so far. And it's early in the ball game. We just, if the penalties were cleaned up, I think both teams, you'd be seeing a whole different ball game right now, because both teams are executing. They're just having a little bit of problem avoiding the setbacks here.
Approaching 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. No score. Mustangs huddle up. Cutchin's the receiver to the left. Castillo's going to be out there. C.J. Alexander. You don't see very many 3 wides for the Mustangs. Lucky is going to roll left, and we've got a flag coming in. They had something set up, but there's a penalty, and I believe it's going to be against the Mustangs. Make it a third down and 16.
Yep. I still haven't seen this. There we go.
Yep, false start against Marble Falls. That's a tough one. Takes it back to the 23, so third down and 16. And not often do you see the offense go 3 wides, and they had something set up over there.
They did. They had something up their sleeve. You're exactly right. You don't see this offense go into trips very often. And he was sprinting out. They were going to throw the ball. I hate that they weren't able to get the play off. It'd have been interesting to see what it was.
2.5 to play in the first. Here's third down and 16 for the Mustangs at the Marble Falls 23-yard line. Lucky rolls left, going to do a throwback to Aguilar. Aguilar looking for some room. Aguilar gets away from one defender, the 30, then he's hit hard at the 34-yard line. That's 11-yard gain, fourth down and 5 near the 35-yard line. And Aguilar with the speed tried to get to the first down marker. And it'll be, okay, I was going to see what he was going to do, but Coach Herman saying, let's punt it away.
Right. He did a great job getting to the corner, but let me tell you, he got hit.
He got hit hard on the sideline.
It was a good, clean hit, but he got hit. That was a tough play right there. I'm glad to see him bounce up, and Aguilar's a tough kid, and he looks like he's just fine.
It was a throwback pass. Snap back to punt. Larry gets the punt off. How did he get off with 2 Bulldogs in his face? Bulldogs will let it bounce and takes a neutral bounce, and it'll be down at the Burnet 39. So Larry Isaac gets the punt off with 2 Bulldogs in his face, and it's going to be Bulldog ball for the second time.
Yeah, Isaac Larinaga, he is a special kid. I tell you what, he's one of those kids that you just can't help but love him to death, and he gets things done. And you're right. I don't know how. I thought that ball was going to be blocked.
Of course, Isaac Larinaga, he's on the soccer team, right?
He is on the soccer team. I know him fairly well. He is a really good kid, and he's a leader on both teams, the football team and the soccer team.
He definitely gives it his all out there on the football field. Hustles. Going to have 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Murray's the QB in the shotgun. Denton's the new running back. He goes forward and gets about 8 yards, had a hole up the middle, and then on the carry is Chris Kasner, a junior.
Yeah, that was just straightforward. Looks like they're just running their zone read, and he just going straight forward with the ball. He's reading something. It looks like he's reading the end and just coming straight up the middle with it, and he read it right because he saw something there that gained about 9 yards.
9-yard run, second down and 1, under a minute to play now. In the first quarter, no score near midfield. Murray looks to throw left side for Jones, and they were miscommunicating. He thought Jones was going to break out, never did. It's incomplete, third down and 1.
Yeah, that's a timing play right there, and obviously they were not on the same page. You know, if he, the ball was thrown where the quarterback thought it was supposed to be, and then Jones thought he was going to a different spot. So let's go to third down here.
3rd down and 1 at the Burnet 48-yard line. Trips right side, one receiver to the left. Kasner, the running back. Kasner gets his number called. He's got the first down into Mustangs territory. He's hit, and he goes forward to the 45 of Marble Falls, a 7-yard gain.
Another strong run by number 20 there. He's just going straight up the gut, and he's getting hit early, but he's bouncing off of him, and he's running hard and just getting what he can. Good job by number 20 there.
No score as we got 30 seconds remaining in the first quarter, not that far ahead. 3 wideouts. Kasner stays the running back on 1st and 10. Gets his number called again, finds another seam right side, lowers his shoulder and gets a couple more after the contact to the 38, 7-yard gain. He's a tough runner.
Yeah, he is. They're just now they're taking number 20 out, but I was going to say they're just going to keep riding that horse until they stop him.
That's going to be the final play of the first quarter, so we'll switch sides. And we've got no score here in the Burnet County rivalry after 1. And we'll be back for the second quarter on KBEY 103.9. We begin the second down and 4 for the Bulldogs at the Mustang 44. Dash Denton back in the game, tries to get the edge, and he's going to be turned up. And a pile of white jerseys going to hit him just shy of the first down marker. Needed the 35, gets the 36, so about a 3-yard gain. 3rd down and 1 coming up.
Yeah, it was a good job on the outside contain because Denton he's got some quickness to him, and they did a good job not letting him get to the outside.
So 3rd down and short. Denton's the running back alongside Murray. Murray with the shotgun snap. Denton goes forward, has the first down, then some across the 30 down to the 28. That's about an 8-yard run and a first down for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, it's interesting that Burnet is just gashing the middle right now. They have found something to be successful up the middle. I'm not sure what they've keyed on, but they're on to something because most of their good runs have been pretty much between the tackles.
All right, so 1st down and 10 for the Bulldogs, sitting at the Mustang 28-0-0. And here is the QB, Murray. Murray, handoff to Denton up the middle, and he's met by Lemon at the 25, gets at the 24, 4-yard gain.
Again, pretty much the same play, zone read, give up the middle. I'd look for him to pull that here pretty quick, where they've done it so often. He's given it almost every time. I'd look for him to pull one and try to hit the outside or step back and throw it.
Kasner checks in as the running back on 2nd down and 5 at the Mustang 23. The Bulldogs look over the sideline with 10-15 and counting in the first half. 8 seconds on the play clock. Murray gives to Kasner. Kasner trying to bounce it out right side. Breaks a tackle. Still going inside the red zone. Fumbled. It's loose. Ball is still loose. Mustangs might have jumped on it. They did. They did. Let's see who came up with it for the Mustangs. They caused a turnover. And still waiting to see who it was. Well, I believe that's going to be Thomas with the fumble recovery. Thomas Valdez comes up with the loose ball. And one of the Bulldogs, I thought he was going to get to it, Gardner, but he couldn't get to it. And that's when Thomas Valdez jumped on it.
Yeah, that was a good hit. Open field hit, jarred the ball loose, and the Burnet player had a clean shot at it, but just couldn't come up with it. Sometimes that ball is very slippery when it's bouncing around, and luckily for the Mustangs, they were there to pounce on it.
At the 20, stop for the Mustangs. Here's Aguilar trying to turn it up, and Aguilar is going to get maybe a yard. Tough sledding right there for Joaquin, 2nd down and 9.
Yeah, tough. I mean, Mustangs are having to work for every yard they're getting tonight. I tell you what, it's they are in the trenches fighting it out, and hopefully, they just got to keep fighting. The linemen got to keep pushing forward, and eventually, get something positive out of this, and keep their offense on the field.
9:43 and counting of the half. It's no score Mustangs ball after the first turnover of the ball game. Going to be a handoff up the middle. Castillo's got some room. He's at the 30. He's at the 40. He's at the 50 before he's ridden out of bounds on the Bulldog sideline at the Burnet 49-yard line. Big run by Jamie, a gain of 31 yards before he's ridden out of bounds by Grant Jones.
And that's exactly what I was talking about. This, keep hammering them, and we've got, Jamie and Joaquin both are just good enough athletes that all they need is a little bit, just a little seam is all they need, and they can bust one just like Jamie did right there. That was a wonderful play.
All right, Jamie had 2 long runs last week, and there's a nice long run when the Mustangs needed it right at the 50. And Coach said when you find a play that you like, you just keep on going with it.
Yep.
Going to be a handoff. Well, he fakes the handoff, and look, he's going to keep it, and he's going to be hit. I thought he had the corner, but there was a Bulldog that seemed to come out and drop him for maybe a yard loss, and it's going to be 2nd down and 11. That's Riley Howell with the stop.
Yeah, I like the call, though. That was just did a little naked bootleg, fake it one way and try to sprint the other way. And it was close to being a successful play.
I'm going to say no gain, so it's a 2nd down and 10 right at midfield. You don't see that very often with a Lucky doing that. And for a second, I thought he had somewhere to go.
Yeah. I mean, you're right. That's not a play that you would see that often with this offense. But it was a good call. They just were able to stop it.
Hand off Castillo up the middle. He's got some room. Spin move out of a tackle inside the 45 down to the 43-yard line. And that'll be a gain of 7. So 3rd down and 3 coming up for the Mustangs. You have to feel like this is 4-down territory.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. I would say it's 4-down territory.
You got to think you got 2 plays to get 3.
Yeah. Mustangs got a little momentum going. They're moving the ball, getting some positive yardage with Jamie right now. And I would expect I wouldn't be surprised to see a continued dose of Jamie here over the next few plays.
No score here in the second quarter, 7:47 to go. 2 receivers to the left. Lemon's one of the receivers. On 3rd down and 3, Lucky. Hands off to Castillo. Castillo gets maybe a yard shy. Gets the 41, so he's going to be a yard shy. 4th down and 1 coming up, and the Mustangs are going to go for it here.
Yeah. Absolutely. I'd be surprised if they didn't, but and I got to think that they're going to continue to give it to Jamie. Jamie's on a little bit of a roll. I know he didn't get too many yards that time, but they only need a yard. And I would like my chances with Jamie trying to get that yard.
Do we see the QB sneak here? Ortiz, the center, goes first. Here's Lucky under center. He turns, gives. Jamie gets the yard, then some. Still up, rolls his shoulder before he's pushed backwards by green jerseys at the 36. That's where the forward progress is stopped. More importantly, he picks up the 1st down.
Yep.
The drive continues at the Mustang or at the Bulldog 36-yard line.
Yep, that's what I would expect right there. Jamie's on a roll. Now Jamie's coming out. He's going to get a little breather. He took a pretty good hit that play. But that's, again, Jamie looks like his hands, getting some attention on his hand, but I think he's going to be fine.
That was some tough running for Jamie to pick up the 1st down. Had just enough hold to go through from his offensive line on that left side. Cutchin's the receiver to the right, 1st down and 10. Ball sits at the Bulldog 36. Mustangs caused a turnover right at the 20. Lucky rolls to his right, looking to throw on the run. Has a man. Cutchin turns upfield. He's hit immediately at the 34, so he gets a couple yards there. 2nd down and 8. Good open field tackle by the Bulldogs.
It was a good open field tackle. It was a good pass by Lucky. It just it was a short pass, but it was a good sprint out pass, and that's not an easy pass to complete.
No, it's not.
When you're sprinting, you're a right-handed quarterback, and sprinting to your right. That is just it's a little bit more difficult than people think.
2nd and 8. Here's Lucky. Gives Fierro looking for some room. Fierro lowers his shoulder, and he got a yard to the 34. So going to be 3rd down and 8 after the 1-yard pickup by the Mustangs. 5:27 and counting in the half. 0-0. Isaac Larinaga checks in for the Mustangs offensively.
Yeah, this is one of those drives that just you could say this is a critical moment coming off the turnover. Had a big stop, and Mustangs really need to get something out of this drive.
3rd down and 8. Lucky gives to Aguilar, trying to bounce it out. He's got some room. He's going to get inside the 30. Flag comes in. And is that in the area holding again?
Yeah, but there's 2 flags, and I'm not sure if they had two different things, because one came from the line judge and one came from the referee. So
he got the 29. He got 5 yards. It'd be 4th down and 3. We'll see what the penalty is. Going to be a hold against the Mustangs. So the 2 different officials called that hold there.
Yeah, they must have both saw the same thing.
So 3rd down and 18, and this will take the ball back to the 44-yard line. So another critical penalty.
Gosh, that's the one thing that was going well on this drive was we had avoided any penalties, and that's a big one.
So 3rd down and 18 for the Mustangs at the Bulldog 44-yard line. Cutchin, the receiver to the right. Lucky on 3rd down and long. Puts Aguilar in motion. He's going to throw. Looking for Cutchin right sideline, and it's incomplete behind Cutchin, who was looking for the ball. Going to be 4th down and 18. And the Mustangs at the 44. Looks like he's going to try to go ahead and pin the Bulldogs deep here with a punt from Isaac Larinaga.
Yeah, that was, I'm not sure where that ball, it looked like the ball just landed out of bounds, like where he didn't have much of a chance for it. But I like the call. You got to go for it. You can't, when you have that much to get on 3rd down, you got to pin your ears back and go for it. And
there comes the punt. Larinaga gets it. Here's pressure. He gets it off again. It's an end-over-end punt. Taken at the 29. It's muffed, but I think he's able to get back. That's Jones at the 29. And again, Isaac somehow gets the punt off of 2 Bulldogs right in his grill.
That almost defied physics. I'm not sure how he got that ball off.
I think you teach him that in soccer, don't you?
I don't know how he got that ball off. I don't know if he split the 2 of them. Maybe they just went on both sides of him, and he just was able to get the ball. And they didn't hit him either. That's the thing, is that they were so close that I figured that they would block it and hit him, but they didn't do either one.
It was end over end, and Jones, he muffed it, but he's able to jump on it at the 29. So the Bulldogs back out there after the defensive stop. 4:20 left in the half, no score. Going to be a handoff. Jones trying to get the corner. The 35, he's wrapped up at the 36. Isaac Larinaga is there after a 6-yard gain to bring him down.
Yeah, so again, they moved Jones into the backfield, trying to get the ball in his hands, and now it looks like he's going to be split out left.
They're going to go with 4 wides on 2nd down. Kasner, the running back, out there with Murray, the QB, on 2nd down and 4 under 4 to play in the half. And we're going to have movement against the Bulldogs. I don't know if we've seen a penalty yet against Burnet, but this will push him back. We did on the holding call, the big one, but they haven't had many. No. It's going to be a 2nd down and 9 here.
That, again, any coach, that's the heartburn you get as a coach when penalties are just drive you crazy, and they're momentum killers, as we've seen both teams do it tonight. It's a very frustrating thing, and things you got to get it cleaned up in practice, and both teams are kind of struggling with that tonight.
2nd and 9, 3:40 and counting, and I believe Burnet's going to have to take a timeout trying to get things going, and Coach Wood not happy over there on the Bulldogs sideline. We're going to take a break. When we come back on KBEY 103.9.
4, 3, 2, 1.
A second down run is going to get about 8 yards for Jones on the left end. He'll be about a yard shy of the marker. Gets to the 38, about 38 and a half. Needs the 40. So third down and over 1 yard here for the Bulldogs. Handoff. That's going to be Denton gets the first down on the ground to the 42-yard line, 3-yard pickup.
Yep, just hard running up the middle by Denton. I wish I could say more about it, but they're just running the zone read and just giving it every time.
So no score with the 3:12 left here in the first half. It's a fast-moving ball game. Probably should try to get an ID here in a minute. Here's going to be the QB. Handoff up the middle. Denton to the 46. That's a gain of about 4. We'll pause real quick for station identification.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, live.
Second down and 6 for the Bulldogs at the Burnet 46. No score, 2.5 to play here in the first half. 3 backs in the backfield. Going to be a handoff to Jones, trying to find the right corner. He does. Crosses the 50 down the right sideline, the 30 before he's shoved out of bounds, but not before a big gain of about 27 yards. And that's going to be a nice setup for the Mustang or for the Bulldogs inside the 30-yard line. And that time they went with 3 backs and forced them out of bounds. Cam Graham.
That was a good run. Jones hit the corner and showed his speed and showed his athleticism. And Cam was the last guy to get him, and that was close.
2 backs in the backfield. Handoff to Denton. Gets a block from Jones. Cuts inside that block. And he'll be marked down at about the 22-yard line. 3-yard gain, clock nearing 2 minutes to go in the half. No score. Second down and 6. And last year the Bulldogs went to like a diamond package where they had 3 running backs, and that was so successful. That's when they went on that run by Jones where he got about 30 yards.
Yeah, they'll put some creative stuff on the field, but now they're 4 wide.
And back to 1 back in the backfield, new running back. Gets his number called, and he's going to break a tackle. He's in the red zone, and he's at the 10, the 5 as he gets out of the pile. That's Lou Laidler. His first carry goes 21 yards and a touchdown for the Bulldogs, and the Bulldogs on the board with a 1:40 to go here in the half. They're up 6-0. Laidler with his first carry, and in that 6 points.
Wow, that was a good hard run, and it's interesting how many different ball carriers have they had tonight on the Burnet side?
About 4 or 5 at least.
That was the first time we saw number 35.
Extra point try is up, and it is through the uprights off the foot of Sam Rodriguez, a sophomore. Makes it 7-0 with 1:40 to go here in the half, and it is 7-0 Bulldogs, and that touchdown brought to you by Cold Copper Commodities in Burnet and Marble Falls. And so it's 7-0 Bulldogs now. And that was a 71-yard drive, and Laidler with 21 yards on the ground.
Yeah, that was an impressive drive. They did what they had to do, and they called a timeout. They probably a good use of their timeout. Coming out, had a penalty, and I got a feeling that Coach Wood probably gave them an earful, and looks like they got it straightened out. And unfortunately for the Mustangs, that drive did not end well for them.
And Burnet does get the ball to start the second half. Burnet does have 2 timeouts remaining, so they could conceivably stop the clock if they wanted to and try to get the ball back. All right, ball teed up at the 40. Rodriguez the kicker. And Mustangs have Cole Becker back there, as well as Mason Long standing at about the 12-yard line. And here comes the kick. Going to be returnable by Becker. Becker's at the 30 to the 35. Check that. That was Joaquin Aguilar with the return. Check that. And he takes it out to about the 36-yard line.
Yeah, they've got decent field position for, got a little bit more than a minute and a half left. So let's see what kind of 2-minute offense they can put together here.
All right, minute 34 to go in the half. Mustangs, I believe, have all 3 timeouts remaining. The Bulldogs have 2. They break the huddle. Lucky under center. Lucky. Hand off to Joaquin Aguilar, and he's tripped up as he gets to the 43-yard gain. Clock will continue to run under a minute and a half.
Yeah, that's, unfortunately that, if the Mustangs can break one of them, it'd be very productive. But right now, when the time is of the essence, we're eating up the clock here. And unfortunately, we need for Jamie or Joaquin to give us one of those big runs.
7-0, 1:05 to go. Lucky's going to throw. He's going to be hit as he throws, and it's incomplete. He did have Aguilar, but he never had a chance to complete the throw because of the pressure getting to him. And that was Trenton Park who knocks him to the turf. It's 3rd down and 7, 1:01 to go in the half.
Yeah, that was a tough hit. Hit him from the backside, and I'm glad to see him get up because that was just one of those classic hits. It was perfectly legal, but he never saw it coming, and just as he was throwing the ball, he got hit hard.
2 wides to the left for the Mustangs on 3rd down. Lucky hands off underneath. That's Castillo, and he's going to get to the 42. It's a 2-yard gain, 4th down and 5. And Burnet will take a timeout. They'll take their second timeout. Stops the clock with 51 seconds ago. We'll take it with them. 7-0 Bulldogs. We're back after this on KBEY 103.9.
It's only a 15-yard penalty. It doesn't go to the spot of the foul like we see on Sundays.
So 14 seconds remaining. That'll the 15-yard penalty. Luckily, it's not a spot foul, so the 15-yard penalty takes it to the Mustang 34. They do have one timeout remaining, and they're going to go with 4 wide outs, 2 are to the left, 2 to the right. Denton's the running back with Murray. 14 seconds on the clock. Murray wants to throw to Jones. Jones on the screen pass, the 20. Cuts to his left. He's hit hard at the 18. What a hard hit. And that's going to stop the clock. Let's see, was that Jamie Castillo with the hit? I believe it was. And that'll stop the clock with 6 seconds to go.
Yeah, that was
Wow.
We're seeing that's probably the 4th or 5th really solid hit that we've seen tonight. I mean, that was a tremendous hit. Again, I said it on all the other ones, a very clean hit, but it was a very physical hit. Jones was lucky to hold on to the ball. That's when you see a fumble right there, when you get hit that hard.
That was 16 yards, I think. It looked like he was thinking he was going to find end zone, and then Castillo hit him hard with 6 seconds to go. They got 1 timeout, but probably 1 play here. 1 play probably left.
Yeah, 1 play, unless it's just a quick throw and timeout or a sideline play. But it's hard to get 2 plays within 6 seconds. I would expect them to go to the end zone here.
Yeah, Burnet took their last timeout. So 7-0 Bulldogs. They've got a 1st and 10th, the Mustang 20. We'll see what they do here. Murray checks out. Murray, they're going to go for a field goal here.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're going to try to make this a 2-possession ball game. Sam Rodriguez, this will be a 36-yarder from the left hash. So they go ahead and opt for the field goal try. Jace Brizantine, the holder. So 37-yard attempt by Sam Rodriguez. And the Mustangs, Coach Herman calls the timeout.
Yep.
They had 3 remaining. Now they've got 2.
Yeah.
And so they'll go ahead and make him think about this a little bit longer here.
Yeah. That's probably a good timeout.
Yes.
You might as well use it, try to ice the kicker at this point.
Now, 2 seconds did come off the clock. I'm not sure how, but it's down to 4 now.
Yeah. They might have to fix that.
Yeah, we'll see if they do. Yeah, they did. They went ahead and put this 2 seconds back on, but looks like Burnet's going to go for about a 36-yard field goal off the foot of Sam Rodriguez. He is just a sophomore, and Burnet thinks that two possession ball game may be enough here.
Well, it's not a bad strategy. It looks like a 37-yard field goal is certainly a makeable field goal.
Yes.
It's just everything's got to go right for them though.
37-yard field goal on the way. Snap is good. Hold is good. It's got the distance, and it is good. It's through the uprights. Rodriguez with no time on the clock now. The Bulldogs make it a 10-0 ball game. They will get the ball to start the second half. So Rodriguez goes 37 yards through the field goal, and the Bulldogs make it a 2-possession ball game.
Yeah, that was a good kick. I mean, good call, good decision. He must have known that he had a kicker that could make that kick and had confidence in him.
All right, and Burnet will get the ball to start the second half. So the Mustangs were moving the ball some, and they held them to 10 points, and you just love to see if they could have got into the end zone one of those drives. But Jamie with a few nice runs out there for the Mustangs offensively. Yeah,
I tell you, it was, the first half, I mean, the Mustangs actually looked good. I mean, they really did. That was a good possession, several good possessions. It was just the penalties. I think, every drive that they had, they were set back by penalties that put them behind the sticks. And, when you're a young ball team and, struggling to try to find your identity and get some breakout wins, you really need to avoid those penalties when possible, because it just sets you back so quickly, as we saw.
All right, so the Mustang band going to go out on the field and perform here as halftime about to get underway at Bulldog Field in Burnet. And the Bulldogs are up 10-0 now after that 37-yard field goal. How big was that field goal for them?
I think it was huge because, like you said, it turns it into a 2-possession game. And, it's kind of a 2-for-1 situation because Burnet gets the ball coming out in the second half. So, if I'm coaching the game, I'm thinking, 2-for-1 because I get the field goal here, then I'm going to get the ball at the second half, and I'm going to go punch it in and get, and all of a sudden turn it into a 3-possession game. So, that was a big play for them. you got to have a kicker that that you have confidence in, because even though a 37-yard field goal is not that long, but for high school, and the kid is a sophomore, that's pretty good kick right there.
As a soccer coach, can you appreciate that kick?
Absolutely. That kid, he nailed it. He nailed it.
You talk about that 2-for-1. I mean, that's one of the big goals for a coach, is getting points going in than points coming out.
Absolutely. I mean, that's such a momentum swing. If you can pull that off, and that's something that you see coaches do all the time, but it's real. They were able to execute a 2-minute offense there. I don't remember exactly how much time was left on the clock when they got it, but I want to say it was less than 2 minutes.
It was about a minute.
Yeah, a little over a minute, and they were able to convert that into 3 points, and then knowing that coming out in the second half that they are going to get the ball to start the second half. So they're going to have 2 possessions back to back, where tactically, strategically, that's huge if you can get points off of both of those.
Well, both you and I just got a text from Coach Cal Futrell, and a little jealous. He's listening on the beaches of Cancun, Mexico. So thanks for listening, Coach. Hope you're enjoying your time. And he'll be with us in a couple weeks, by the way, in Lampasas. So
yeah, Coach Futrell, I tell you what, I'm jealous.
Yep.
Yeah. But it is nice and cool here. You'll be happy to know.
It'll be 50 degrees overnight. We'll have a cup of coffee thinking about you. All right, so it's at the half. We're going to take a break. When we come back, had a chance to talk with Coach Lazoya. He is the assistant cross-country coach, and he's the softball coach. Well, he's going to talk about cross-country. They just had district in Marble Falls. They had the Leo Manzano Rick Edwards Memorial run, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And that's a big. It's cross-country's become such a big sport, not just for us in Marble Falls, but everywhere. It's such a competitive thing. It's amazing, and having 2 people, having Rick Edwards and having Leo Manzano. I mean, that's some really important big names that we can put associated with our cross country team.
So they had that, and then they had the district race. And as I noticed last Friday, parking there, and noticed they had everything all set up, and looked really cool.
Yeah, I tell you, our coaches have done a good job of really promoting our cross country, and our track, if I can use the word track. Our course, our cross-country course that Coach Schrader and those guys have built, they've been doing it over several years, and we have all that land in between the high school and Colt Elementary, and they have really navigated and put a really nice course, one of the better ones you'll find around Central Texas, and they put a lot of work into it, and it's kind of a showpiece for Marble Falls ISD.
All right. Well, we'll hear from Coach Alex Lazoya. He'll talk about cross country and the regional meet that'll be coming up, I believe, here in about 9 days or so. So we're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll hear that interview, as it's the Burnet County Showdown. Burnet leads 10-0 on KBEY 103.9.
KBEY.
Ben Shields alongside Coach Rick Hoover as we get closer and closer to the second half. About 9 minutes to go. I believe it's the Air Evac helicopter that's flying out here as they had first responder night. And so, Coach, when does soccer practice start?
Soccer actually starts the Monday we come back from Thanksgiving break. So it varies depending on when the holiday is, but I think it's November 27th, I believe, is the actual day that we actually get to start practicing after school. And it's a long off season where that helicopter is taking off and it's right above us.
Yes. Wooing the crowd.
Yeah.
So is it tough? Do soccer players, do they like playing in the cold, or can that get a little tough?
You know, it's interesting because, you know, the soccer uniforms are the lightest weight uniforms. I mean, they're kind of like track uniforms. I mean, they're just very, very thin. And, of course, they play starting in basically December and go through February. It's the coldest months of the year. But, you know, they're used to it. They've done it their whole life. And, you know, you wear your Under Armours and, you know, gloves and, you know, your hat, your beanies and whatnot. And, you know, you just get used to it. And it doesn't sound like it'd be a lot of fun, but, you know, it actually – I warm up. I put on my big marshmallow, you know, man,
Yes.
you know, jacket, and I stay pretty warm.
Well, I think I would much rather do that than play soccer when it's 105 degrees out.
Yeah, I tell you, it's you know, it's hard when it's hard when it's cold, and it's hard when it's you know, super hot. But the reality of it is that the reality of it is that it's not. We don't actually get that many super cold days. We have quite a few days that are you know, 60 degrees throughout the soccer season.
All right, so got to give a little fist bump here to a listener of KBEY. Creed Bohm, all right, hey Creed, how you doing? All right, enjoying the game? Awesome. All right, so we've got the half going on. It's 10-0. Mustangs down to the Bulldogs, and the Bulldogs will get the ball to start the second half. But all in all, I mean, down 10-0, but the Mustangs were able to move the ball some and did come up with a couple defensive stops.
Yeah, they really did. And, you know, when you look at the first half as a whole, it was actually a very productive. I wouldn't say it was a great first half for the Mustangs because we shot ourselves in the foot, several times. But we moved the ball. Realistically, I think Burnet only stopped the Mustangs once, and the rest of the times was just shooting yourself in the foot. You know, getting those untimely false starts. You know, the untimely holding call. The interception. I don't look at that as that big of a turnover because it's kind of like a punt. You know, it was. I believe it was third down and long, and you know they went for the halfback pass and threw the interception. 35 yards downfield. So realistically, that it pretty much was the same as a punt. So at least I was happy that they were trying something different, trying to be creative, and trying to make something happen. So all in all, they have been moving the ball and actually been successful. If you could just eliminate the penalties. The whole thing would have been a whole lot better, or at least the feeling going into the locker room would have been a whole lot better than it probably is right now. Even though it's only 10-0, I mean, you're within striking distance. If they can stop them, Mustangs can stop them here on this first possession and flip the field a little bit. Momentum's a big thing. So.
Yes, it is, and the Mustangs get that big stop when they force the fumble out about the 20-yard line. There has been some hard hitting out there too on both sides, as you mentioned. There's been a lot of hard pops out there and clean pops too.
Yeah. That's the thing about it is what sometimes in this game it gets heated and I'm proud to say from both teams tonight I've seen just really good, clean, hard-hitting, aggressive, type of football. And I'm happy that we haven't seen any personal fouls. And we can't say that about always,
Right.
with this game, that's
Right.
not always the case. And I'm glad to see that, the penalties we have had have been, holding and false starts. Pretty much have been all the penalties we've seen so far. And that's what you don't want to see penalties, but you certainly don't want to see the cheap stuff, the personal foul. So I'm proud of both teams for keeping it clean.
And I got to say that it seems like at this level and the college level, watching college football this year, and I think I talked with Kevin last week about this, but you don't seem to see as many targeting penalties because I think players are finally knowing the rules and knowing how to hit properly without getting flagged. And it seems like you're starting to see that with these hard hits, they've been clean.
Yeah, they really have. And Ben, it took a few years, and I think the the UIL and the NCAA, when they made those changes, I think they anticipated that the first few years of the rule changes, were going to be a lot of penalties, because you're changing the way the game is played. Forever, kids were taught. We taught kids. Forever, you tackle with your face mask. You lead with your face mask. You put that face mask, right between the numbers, and you tackle with your eyes, and and that's changed. If you do that now, if you lead with your head, you're going to get a targeting penalty, and and so it took a few years for that to get make its way to where kids actually the players actually could change their the way that they were actually tackling, and in the way things were done, because they've done it that way for years, their whole life.
All right, so we got the second half coming up, about 3 minutes away. Going to take another break. When we come back, the kickoff as the Bulldogs will get the ball. They're up 10-0 on KBEY 103.9. Getting ready for the third quarter between the Mustangs and the Bulldogs. We've got a 10-0 lead for the Bulldogs, as the Bulldogs will get the ball to start the second half. And they will be kicking off left to right, will the Mustangs.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments both teams make at halftime, because it honestly, this was not a high-scoring game, and I think both offensive teams kind of struggled in the first half. Burnet had some good possessions and set themselves back with some penalties. So this is when the coaches go in and make some adjustments and tweak it and figure out what they're going to come out with. And sometimes you see something special, or something not special, but something different that you didn't see in the first half. And it'll be interesting to see what adjustments are made, because both teams' offenses were were not what either coach would be happy with, I think, in the first half.
All right, so the third quarter about to get underway. Isaac Larinaga has it teed up at a 40-yard line for the Mustangs. The Bulldogs have yet to put returnment back deep. Well, actually, it looks like they've got everybody staying close to the 50, and then you got Grant Jones at about the 35, so the Bulldogs might be expecting something here.
Yeah, they got them all in tight.
This would be nice to do a pooch and try to
they have
get
nobody.
no man's land.
They have nobody back.
So Larinaga has it teed up at the 40, and he's kicking left to right here. Again, you got 9 to 11 men up near the 50 for the Bulldogs. And it's going to be kicked deep. This one's going to go out of bounds as the flags come out. And I think they'll put out, the 30 typically?
Yeah, that's unfortunate because that went out of bounds because he had an opportunity with nobody back. He could have pooched that down to about the 10 and just let it sit.
All right, so the Mustangs come out defensively as we begin the third quarter. Thank you for joining us this evening. Big thanks to our sponsors, First United Bank. Thanks to Cold Copper Commodities. Also want to thank Schlotsky's, Hill Country Collision, Watkins Insurance, Atkins Pharmacy, McDonald's of Marble Falls, and Ewald Kubota.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to mark it at the 30-yard line.
All right, so it's at the 30 for the Bulldogs. 2 backs in the backfield with the QB. Murray in the shotgun. He's got the snap. Give to Grant Jones trying to find the edge. He does. He's got the 35. He's at the 40. Still up as he stumbles across the 50 before he's caught from behind at about the 45 of Marble Falls. And that'll be about a 25-yard scamper. And they're going to say he's out of bounds at the 44, 26 yards.
Yeah, Jones has got some speed, and he was able to hit that corner. And once he turns the corner, he's very dangerous running up that sideline. He's a effective little runner, and now they got him split out wide. Now he's on the wide left.
And they had him in the backfield. Now he'll move out to his natural position. There'll be 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Murray has his running back Dash Denton to his right on first down and 10. Handoff, Denton up the middle. He's wrapped up, spins out of the tackle, and finds the 40. That's a 4-yard pickup and second down and 6. Brandon Guevara with the stop for the Mustangs.
Yeah, another good hit right there.
Yes.
Another good hit. Good run by Denton, but Guevara with the good wrap-up tackle right there.
So it's going to be second down and 6 for the Bulldogs at the 40-yard line. Going to be a receiver to the right, 3 to the left, as Denton stays the running back with his quarterback. Murray in the shotgun, second down and 6. Murray has the shotgun snap, handoff Denton up the middle. He's got some room, breaks a tackle to 30. He's going to be gone to 20. He's at the 10. Castile giving chase. He wrapped him up, but he's in. As he dives for the goal line, he's in. Touchdown, 40-yard scamper for Dash Denton. He breaks it for that run. 16-0 Bulldogs, 10:58 to go, and they promptly take the ball 70 yards and Denton 40 yards on the ground.
Wow, that was he had a hole. He hit it, and you're exactly right. He was gone. We could tell from up here once he broke the line of scrimmage. It did not look like anybody was gonna have a shot at him. Jamie was chasing him, but caught him about the goal line.
The Rodriguez extra point try is good, makes it 17-0 Bulldogs. And so the Bulldogs come out the gate on fire, and they make it 17-0. Denton with his best run of the evening. Back after this on KBEY 103.9. 10:50 to go here in the third quarter, 17-0 Bulldogs, and that's going to be taken by Cole Becker. Takes it to about the 30. Creed Baum, and let's say hi to his mom who's listening, so big shout out there.
And to his aunt, Shay
Yes.
Baum, who I work with in Marble Falls. Shay, you need to come get your nephew. You know, we're going to knock Creed around here in a second.
He's hanging out here in the,
Just kidding.
the KBEY booth. All right, so it's going to be first down and 10. And it's going to be Lucky. He's going to be dropped for about a yard loss to the 29-yard line.
That play, looked like a busted play from the beginning. Lucky turned, and there was nobody there to give it to, and I think he got fortunate that something worse than that didn't happen because he had nowhere to go.
All right, so second down and 11 after the yard loss, 10:23 and counting in the third quarter, and the Bulldogs have to like that drive they had coming out of the locker room. So they score going in and then coming out.
Got their 2 for 1.
Here's Lucky, toss right side. Joaquin's looking for the edge, but the Bulldogs get penetration. He's dropped for a 3-yard loss all the way back at the 26-yard line, and lots of green jerseys in there for the Bulldogs that time. And leading the charge was Riley Howell as well as Kenner Ortiz.
Yeah, that was good pursuit. Good pursuit by the Bulldogs right there. There was nowhere to go, and there were 5 or 6 green jerseys there hitting Joaquin in the mouth, and there's nowhere to go.
All right, it brings up a third down and 14 for the Mustangs with Cutchin, the receiver out wide to the left, and it's going to be Aguilar in motion, and we are going to have a movement called against the Mustangs here, third down and 19. So 9:25 to go, and then the third. So it makes it a tough situation here for the Mustangs on third down and long.
It really does, Ben. That's again, it's tough. When you have almost third and 20, that's tough to get out of the hole there.
9:09 and counting in the third quarter, 17-0 Bulldogs. Mustangs break the huddle, sprint to the line. Going to be a handoff up the middle. Not much going on, maybe a couple. Fourth down and 17. That was Aguilar getting the carry.
Yeah, when you're struggling like this, you want to see the guys, working on the fundamentals and making sure that, cleaning up the penalties and even if we're not getting the first down, clean up the play and, and try to be sharp and I'm not sure what that was, Ben.
There, Isaac gets off the nice punt. And it's going to be returned at the 50. The 45 flag comes in. He's at the 35, the 30, all the way down to the 30 of Marble Falls. I believe it's going to be coming back on the return. It was Trenton Park.
Yeah, it was a nice punt by Larinaga, and there is a flag down 45-yard line. Looks like usually in that area it's holding.
Yeah, that or a block in the back
or a block
here.
in the back, exactly.
Looks like that was a block in the back here. So that'll bring it back into Bulldog territory instead of the Mustang 30-yard line.
Yep, should take them back to the 45-yard line. And again, what I was saying is, the things with the Mustangs, we're seeing improvement. And again, I know it doesn't always show that on the score, but, the game, with the exception of the false starts that we're seeing tonight, they're playing clean. They're executing. And, they're a young team, and they got a long ways to go, but, we're seeing progress.
First down and 10 for the Bulldogs at the Burnet 45. Murray's in the shotgun. Denton's to his left. Go with 2 wideouts to the right and 2 to the left on first down. New quarterback in. He's going to scramble the 50, 45 as he cuts to his left before he's ripped down by Jamie Castillo. Not before he gets 11 yards and a Bulldog first down. Marcus Pimentel, the junior, his second carry, and he will come out of the game. Murray back in.
Yeah, I think both times that he's come into the game, they've run that exact same play, the quarterback draw. He's a good runner, and both times that he's been in the game, they've run the exact same play, it's been effective. He got 11 yards on that one.
Got the first down, and Murray comes back in with two backs in the backfield now with two wideouts on first down. The Bulldogs up 17-0. Murray's going to throw, looks to his right, it's caught, and turns upfield and wrapped up by C.J. Alexander after about a 6-yard or 8-yard gain to the 36-yard line, and snagging the catch that time, Garner Krause.
Yeah, it was a nice, pitch and catch, and good job on the tackle to stop him without getting any further yards. It's 2 or 3 yards short of the first down.
Under 7 to play in the third, 17-0. Bulldogs will stick with two backs in the backfield, two wideouts. Handoff up the middle. That's Leadler, who scored a touchdown earlier. This time he will get the first down on the ground, the big back for the Bulldogs. Lou Leadler, who scored that 21-yard run, and big body gets the first down.
Yeah, they're moving the chains effectively on this drive, and you've got the receivers back in. Looks like they're going back to the trips left set with one back.
Murray's in the shotgun with the hard count. Now he'll look over the sideline. 6:17 and counting in the third quarter. 17-0 Bulldogs. Denton's the back. He'll get the handoff, and he's going to hit a wall. He'll be pushed back. Valdez there, and no gain.
Yeah.
It'll be a loss of 2. That brings up a second down at 12.
Great defensive play there. They stuffed it. We need to see more of that. Number 11 stepped in and just had nowhere to go, and they stepped in for a 2-yard loss. Good defensive play.
5:45 to go in the third quarter. Going to have one receiver to the right for the Bulldogs, one to the left. They'll stick with the two backs. Jones is one of those backs along with Dash Denton. Murray's in the shotgun on second down and long. Handoff Jones finds a seam right side, but he's wrapped up inside the 30 down to the 29, 5-yard gain. Third down and 7.
They are effective on the running game tonight, Ben. They are really having some success. Now, number 11 quarterback's coming back in, so let's see if they run the quarterback draw.
Marcus Pimentel back in there. Jones goes back out wide to the left. Dash Denton stays the running back. By the time they snap the ball, it'll be under 5 minutes going to the third. Burnet leads 7-0. Second time they've had the ball this half. Pimentel in the shotgun on third down and 7. This time he's going to draw again on the QB draw behind his blocks. Goes to his left, has the first down, the 20, in the red zone before Jamie knocks him out of bounds. He'll sling him down at about the 18. That's 11-yard pickup for the QB Pimentel, and he does his job again off the bench.
Absolutely, and now he did this. That's 3 times he's come in and run the quarterback draw, and he comes in for one play, gets 10 or 11 yards, and now he's heading back to the sideline. Very, very effective use of that quarterback substitution.
All right, so it's 4:30 now to go in this third quarter. It's 17-0 Bulldogs. They're in the red zone. Ball just inside the 20. Jones is split to the left. 2 receivers to the right. New back in the ball game for the Bulldogs. Fresh set of legs. Chris Kasner back in. His carry as the pile will go forward to it'll stall at about the 17, 3-yard gain. We're going to go ahead and pause for station identification really quick.
2. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 5.
Second down and 7 coming for the Bulldogs. 3:45 to go in this third quarter. Bulldogs lead 17-0. First drive of this half went 70 yards and a 40-yard run by Dash Denton. Bulldogs looking for more. They've got 3 backs in the backfield. Going to be a handoff. Laidler, he's at the 10. He's at the 5, lowers his shoulder. No signal. He's not in. He's just shy, but he'll get a first down and goal at the 2-yard line. And that'll be a gain of about 15 yards. First down and goal.
Yeah, that was a pretty interesting formation. Having 3 backs in the backfield, it was almost like a shotgun version of the wishbone.
They did that quite a bit last year And they had a lot of success against the Mustangs.
They're doing it again right now. So it's kind of a wishbone setup with the quarterback and shotgun.
Yeah, with the two backs sort of behind him. That's handoff Laidler, and he's looking for a second score. He does get his second score. He's in from 2 yards out, and the Bulldogs punch it in. 2:48 to go in the third quarter, and they now lead 23-0.
That's an effective. What that does is gives you so much more blocking in the backfield. They're just putting what would normally be a fullback. They're just setting him up, basically behind the guard, about a yard behind the guard, and just having him block forward, and the running back's just following right behind him.
The Sam Rodriguez extra point try is good. It's now 24-0 Bulldogs, as they have had 2 drives and 2 scores, and they took some time off the clock running the ball, and they lead 24-0. We are back after this on KBEY 103.9. Here's the kick returned by Joaquin Aguilar. He's hit hard. That was a big hit by Kastner on special teams at the 24-yard line. And again, there's been a lot of hard hitting this evening, and it continues.
Ooh, that was a really, really good hit. Vicious hit, but legal. Very legal. I mean, good form. That one's going to hurt a little bit.
First down and 10 for the Mustangs. Ball just shy of the 24-yard line. They got the clock running. I think the officials trying to get them to stop it, but they're just continuing to run it out. Stopped at 2:19. Now the official says start the clock, and they do. Well, no, they don't. They stopped it. 2:19 to go. And the third handoff, Jamie up the middle. Jamie trying to push the pile forward, crosses the 30 to the 31. 6-yard run for Castillo.
Good effective run right there. And that's it right there. Just keep being consistent. Avoid the penalties and move the ball.
Get positive yardage like that every single play.
Yep.
We saw a 4 period on one drive when Jamie got about a 30-yard run and had another about a 10-yard run. Second down and 3. Lucky, he's in trouble. He's going to get out of it looking for the sticks, and he's going to be pushed shy of the first down. Actually, he'll get the first down to 34, and Lucky with a nice run actually spoke too soon. Now they're going to say move the chain. They get the 35. That's a first down. 3-yard run for Noah Lucky.
Yeah, that was actually Noah did a great job. He extended the ball forward as he was going out of bounds, and I think that extension was just enough to get him the extra few feet that he needed to move the stick. So it's good job right there getting the first down. Keep this possession alive.
First down and 10 for the Mustangs at the 35-yard line. 1:22 to go. They sprint to the line. Lucky hands it off. That's going to be Fierro. He falls forward to the 39. It's a 4-yard gain. Second down and 6.
Good tough run right there. Again, that's what this offense is designed to do, is to get 4 or 5 yards every play and just move the sticks. And they've done a good job at that all night long. It just have to clean up the few little mistakes that they're making, because you only need 1 or 2.
Lucky on second down and 6. Toss to Castillo, trying to bust it out, and said he's going to turn it inside. Breaks a tackle, still going, and nice second effort by Castillo. Let's see where they mark him out of bounds. And actually going to say he's out at about the 43-yard line. And they'll say the 41, so he's about 4 yards shy. He'll get about 2 yards there, so third down and 4 here.
That was pretty much all Jamie.
Yes.
It looked like Jamie was going to lose, I don't know, 3 or 4 yards there, and somehow he worked his way out of it and then turned it into a little bit of positive yardage.
So they said he stepped that out about the 41.
Yeah.
There's 3rd down and 4 for the Mustangs. Handoff. That's Jamie going forward, and this time he hits a wall, but he's still trying to keep his legs going. And he might have he did get a yard to the 42, so 4th down and 3, and that will probably be the last play of the 3rd quarter. With 5 seconds and counting here. 24-0 Bulldogs. They've opened it up here, and that will be the final play of the 3rd. The Bulldogs lead 24-0. Mustangs will have a 4th down and 2 when we come back on KBEY 103.9.
Start talking.
I'd like to thank our sponsors for bringing you Mustangs football. First United Bank, McDonald's, Watkins Insurance, Hill Country Collision, Cold Copper Commodities, Schlotzsky's, Atkins Pharmacy, and Ewald Kubota. We've got a 4th down and 2 coming up as we start the 4th quarter. Mustangs trail 24-0. Mustangs going to go for it. Ball sits at the Marble Falls 43-yard line. And here comes 4th down and 2 as the Mustangs huddle up. Ortiz breaks the huddle. He sprints to the line. Everybody else follows. Lucky under center. Turns, gives Castillo left side. He finds a hole. 1st down. He continues to go to the 49. Tough run for Jamie. 1st down. 6 yards to the 49.
Yeah, Jamie makes it look easy sometimes.
He does.
Doesn't he? That was a tough 6 yards, but Jamie makes it look easy sometimes.
Jamie is definitely a gamer for the Mustangs.
Absolutely.
So it's going to be a 1st down and 10 after the pickup. Phillips, the receiver to the right. Mustangs break the huddle. They run to the line. Here's Lucky. Aguilar in motion. Gives it to Fierro underneath the fullback. He breaks loose. The 40. Fierro's to the 30. He's at the 25-yard line. That's a 24-yard run. Dominic Fierro breaks one for the Mustangs, and the Mustang faithful cheers for the nice run.
That's a really nice run by the fullback Fierro. He cut in and cut back out, and he was 1 tackle away from taking that one to the house.
11:15 and counting in the ball game. Mustangs just outside the red zone here. 24-0 the score. Turn, faking the handoff is Lucky, rolling right, looking to throw, and it's going to be incomplete, intended for one of his tight ends. And it is going to be 2nd down and 10. That time he was looking for Sergio Hernandez.
Yeah, that was again sprint out pass, and those are hard to complete. And he had somebody out there, he just couldn't get it to him. But there was an open receiver, at least temporarily.
All right, so we've got a 2nd down and 10 for the Mustangs. Here's Lucky on 2nd down. Lucky. Hands off to Aguilar. He's hit behind the line of scrimmage. He never had a chance because shooting through was the Bulldog. And he's going to be dropped for a big 4 or 5 yard loss. And that time coming in, making the tackle, Kenner Ortiz. And he will be dropped for a loss of 5 to the 30.
Yeah, that
4.
Yeah, Joaquin didn't have a chance. He had the pursuit from the backside, and Joaquin was trying to set up his blocker. It was slow playing behind his blocker, and got from behind. The pursuit just was too quick and too fast on him.
3rd down and 14 at the 29 for the Mustangs. Down 24-0, 10:15 to go in the ball game. Aguilar in motion. Lucky looking for a quick pass. Cutchin can't bring it in. Incomplete. And it'll be 4th down and 14. Nice pass. Just tough haul on there for the Mustangs. Stops the clock at 10:10 to go.
Yeah, that was probably a little bit low for Cutchin, but had a shot at bringing that in.
Mustangs going to go for it. 4th down and 14, down 24-0.
Yeah, they're at, like you said earlier, they're in that area of the field, especially when the score's like it is. You have to go for it at this point.
All right, so the Mustangs huddle up, and there's Ortiz breaking the huddle. Now the rest sprint to the line. Lucky on 4th down. Toss to Castillo. He's going to stop looking to throw. Castillo's hit as he throws, looking for the end zone. Before Phillips almost had it at the goal line between 2 or 3 Bulldogs and just can't haul it in. That would have been an amazing catch if he brought it in, but it's a turnover on downs and a good throw by Castillo.
Oh, gosh. That was a good throw, and, it was in traffic, but he had a shot. He had a shot at catching it. It would have been a great catch to catch that. But, again, I'm glad to see him, throw some, trying to get that ball downfield. It's hard to do. Halfback pass, you got to practice that. And I've done it twice, and, this time it was just so close. He was covered, but he had a shot at it, and that's all you can really hope for, and unfortunately he was unable to bring that one down.
1st down and 10 for the Bulldogs at the 29 after the turnover on downs. That's Murray, hands it off. Dash Denton still in there. Spun down after about a 4-yard run. 2nd down and 6.
Yeah, I think you're going to see Burnet just give a slow dose of what they've been doing most of the night, just running the ball. They haven't really thrown that much to that.
We've got 2nd down and 6. 9:24 to go in the ball game. 24-0. Burnet. They're going to have trips right side. One receiver to the left. Murray has the shotgun snap. Handoff up the middle. Kastner's hit. Nice wrap up.
Yeah, nice tackle.
Gets about 4, so it's going to bring up 3rd down and 2 for the Bulldogs.
Yep, good. That was a good tackle by Larry, driven backwards. And that's what the Mustangs got to do in this situation. You just got to play fundamentally sound, and and don't forget about the score at this point, and just work on what you're doing and your technique, and make a play here.
We're under 9 to go in the ball game. Burnet leads 24-0. They've got the 3 backs in the backfield again. Handoff Jones. Jones looking for the edge. Cole Becker's there, and Cole Becker will bring him down. What a tackle by Becker's, loss of 7 yards. Cole was not going to let go, and it brings up a 4th down and about 8 there. Nice stop by Cole.
That was a great defensive play. Jones was trying to reverse field there, and he looked like he had the room to do it, but Cole Becker popped up and made a big play for a nice loss there for the Mustangs.
Marble Falls calls the timeout. We'll take it with them. 4th down and 8 coming up. 24-0 Bulldogs on KBEY 103.9. .8:14 to go in the ball game. The Mustangs force a punt. Nice tackle by Cole Becker. Jamie Castillo back to return. The punt at about the 40-yard line. Punter stands at about the 16-yard line for the Bulldogs. High punt. Castillo saying get away. High short punt. It takes a friendly Bulldog roll inside the 35 and will stop at the 31, and the clock stops at 8:07.
Nice punt in a Bulldog roll. So it's Mustangs coming out at the 31-yard line. Let's see what they can do.
Stops the clock with 8:06 to go. And here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field looking to get some points on the board here. So the defense with a nice stop. Mustangs did have a nice drive, got to the 25 before it stalled. Mustangs huddle.
That's, at this point in the game, you need positive. You need to end this game on a positive note and have some good things happen.
Another hard hit as Aguilar goes to the right, and He will be dropped for a loss of a couple to the 29. So second down and 12 is the hard hit. Again, 7:52 and counting.
Yeah, that was another hard hit. Joaquin's going to be a little sore tomorrow.
Yeah.
He's taken a few of those tonight, and he's a tough kid. He gets up and just comes right back for it.
So second down and 12, Lucky, hands off. Castillo quickly finds his left, bounces it out to the 25. What a run to the 40. And that's going to be close to a first down. Flag is down at the 34-yard line. Would have been close to a first down, but by the look of Coach Herman's face, it's coming back.
Yeah, that was I hate that. I hate that for him because that was one of the nicer runs that you'll see. A short run, but one of the nicer runs you'll see. He cut it in, cut it out, and then was able to turn it upfield. And I hate to see that one get called back.
No give up, and Jamie just watching him run hard, even though down 24-0, and trying to get the first down. And you're right, that was a good run by Jamie. Unfortunately, called back by the hold.
Yeah, that's I hate that.
Second down and 22. 7:19 and counting in the ball game. 24-0 Bulldogs. Cutchin, the receiver to the left. Ball sits at the 24. Lucky's under center. Lucky's going to hand off. Here's Castillo. Another big run. He's got the 40. Jamie cuts inside to the 45, the 40. Before he's tackled at the 38-yard line. Nice run by Jamie Castillo. That goes 38 yards on the ground.
Great run. I tell you what, and just what I was saying a while ago, that's what you want to see at this point in the game. You want to see the fight at this point. I mean, these guys are not giving up. They are fighting to the end, and this is turning into so far it's been a great possession. Jamie, that was a beautiful run, and just got to keep fighting to the end, and they're doing it.
I think he'll be over 100 yards now on the ground. First and 10, there's Jamie. This time he's pushed back after maybe a yard pickup to the 36-yard line. Second down and 9.
Yep. I think he gained 1, but he didn't go down.
No, he did not.
Is a tough kid.
6.5 to go. Cutchin runs the play, and Jamie going to take a breather here after a couple hard runs.
Yeah. Well deserved.
Yeah, much deserved for Jamie. Second down and 9 for the Mustangs. Ball sits at the Bulldog 36-yard line. Lucky under center. Lucky's going to roll right, looking to pass. Finds Aguilar too high, though. Incomplete. Had him underneath, but just a little too much on it. Stops the clock with 6:05 to go. Third down and 9.
Yeah, it was, I'm not sure how many passes we've thrown tonight, but it seems like it's been quite a few tonight.
Yeah, switching it up here a little bit. And close to 10 passes, I believe, for the Mustangs on the evening.
Yeah, I tell you what, it's a process. It's been a tough year for these guys, and lots of injuries and things going on.
Third down and 9. Lucky sneaks it underneath. That's Aguilar. That run's going to net him a first down. Nice little sneaky handoff underneath to get him to the 25. That's 11 yards for the Mustangs and a first down. Now this is where they got last drive.
Yeah. Now they got to be able to finish the drive. This is one of the key points in for any football team. But once you sustain a drive, you got to be able to finish it and put points on the board.
First down and 10. Handoff again. Aguilar this time wrapped up back to the line of scrimmage and took another hard hit. Did Joaquin?
Yeah, he did. That's he got up a little slower that time, but he's up. Looks like he's ready for more.
Second down and 10 at the Bulldog 25. Lucky. Handoff. And I believe we're going to have movement here.
Yeah.
Going to be a 5-yard penalty against the Mustangs. 5:18 to go.
Yeah, they're talking about it.
Maybe some movement against the Mustangs. Pre-snap penalty.
Oh, he's pointing.
They're pointing towards the Bulldogs. No. Okay.
No.
I don't know why he was looking at
Coach. He was. He looked at Herman and pointed to the defense.
But they're marking the 5 off against the Bulldogs.
Yeah.
Maybe they gave the wrong call.
I think they're going to correct it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I think everybody's confused here.
Yeah.
All right.
There we go.
All right, so they marked the 5 off in favor of the Mustangs, and Now I think they're trying to get the.
I don't know what.
It's a false start against the Mustangs.
Now that was the most complicated false start
Yeah.
enforcement that I've ever seen.
All right, so they'll mark off the 5 yards to the 30. And second down at 15. Here we go. Clock is running. 5:15 to go. 24-0 Burnet. Cutchin will run split to the right. Ortiz breaks the huddle. Here's everybody else sprinting behind him. Lucky on second down. Gives it underneath. Not much there. To the 29. That's a yard gain. Dominic Fierro with the carry. So we got a third down and about 13 here. Under 5 to play now. Mustangs break the huddle quickly. Lucky. Handoff. That's Fierro again. Now check that new carry, Jack Mardick. And Jack Mardick will take about a yard, so 4th down and 12.
You know, Ben, I got to give a shout out to a couple of folks I work with, a couple of bus drivers that I'm friends with, and they give me a hard time. Paula, stay out of trouble.
All right, let's see here. Rolling to his right is Lucky, looking to throw underneath. That's Long, and he can't haul it in. Incomplete. Lucky was pressured. A little behind Long, off his hands. Incomplete. Turnover on downs.
Oh gosh, that's the play was there. He just missed it. But back to my bus drivers, Paula and Corey. You guys, my phone's blowing up in here, Ben. They're giving me a hard time. And then my other buddy, Paul Hoagland, he, I like to go play cards with him every once in a while, but he takes all my money.
All right, 1st down and 10. At least I don't take your money.
I know, right? See, Paul, you need to be more like Ben.
4:07 to go here in the ball game as it's Bulldog ball. The Mustangs have put some drives together this evening, just unable to finish off the drives.
They really have, and and that's going to be the two things. I mean, the penalties, and then the inability to finish the drives, and that's what they're missing.
Pimentel hands off to Josiah Coronado, a sophomore running back, and a yard gain. 3:43 to go in this ball game. It's 24-0 Bulldogs. So about 3.5 to go in the ball game.
Yeah, the Bulldogs are slow playing this as they should. With this much time left in the game and with the lead, they want to take the time off the clock.
2nd and 9. Coronado slips and goes down at about the 29. Yard gain, so 3rd down and 8, 3:13 and counting. So unfortunately, let's see here, timeout is called by the Mustangs. 3rd down and 8, 3:07 to go.
Yeah, that looks like Burnet has number 11 back in tonight. Looks like he's going to probably finish it out.
Pimentel, the backup quarterback, he's been in a few times, mainly to run the ball on QB draws, and he's been effective. I think he's picked up 3 first downs.
Yeah, he's a good little runner, and he's gonna do well. I think he's a junior.
He's a junior.
Yeah. Okay.
So next week it's going to be the Taylor Ducks coming to town, and another district matchup. And Taylor last year they had some playmakers, and you did that game with us last year, windy game.
Yeah, they did have some playmakers last year, and I think they're having I think they lost a few players, and I know they're not scoring as many points as they did last year, so it'll be an interesting matchup next week. Have them come to Marble Falls.
Yeah, the trip right side. It'll be interesting to see where Burnet fits in the playoff race here in the district.
Yeah.
4 wideouts for the Bulldogs. Pimentel does what he does, runs the ball. He's going to be dropped about 3 yards shy of the marker. We'll see a 4th down and 3 coming up. Mustangs going to call another timeout here. I think the Mustangs do want to try to get some points here.
Yeah, that was a good same play that he's done so many times tonight, and again it's effective. He didn't get as many yards on that one. Maybe the Mustangs kind of saw that one coming after a few times of doing it, but he's a good runner.
It stops the clock with 2:51 to go. It's 24-0 Bulldogs. And I believe that will be the last timeout for Marble Falls. Just took their third and final timeout. So 4th down and 4. Mustangs forced 2 punts in a row here.
Yeah, the Mustangs need to get, force this punt and and get something positive. Get something positive to end this game to build on for next week.
So the 2 big drives really were the drive before the half and then that minute drive where they went 70 yards and scored 40 yards on a run.
Yeah.
Cutchin's going to be your return man for the Mustangs. He'll be back at about the 35-yard line. There comes the punt, high punt. It's a rainmaker. And this will take another friendly Bulldog roll inside the 30. And down to the 27. Clock will stop. 2:40. Well, it continues to run. They finally stop it with 2:41 to go. Mustangs trail 24-0.
Yeah, that's when you're struggling, you're having a not as not the production that you've wanted and were hoping for. You've got to turn these situations, and find the positives. And a good way to end this game would be, for the Mustangs to just, put a good little drive together here, finish on a positive note and, get out of this game without any injuries and start preparing for next week.
All right, Bulldogs on their way to 2 straight victories over the Mustangs. Here's Lucky under center. Lucky rolls right, looking to throw, and he's got a man. It's caught. That's Joaquin. Turns upfield, has the first down. Dives across the 40 to the 41. Nice little play. Lucky to Aguilar for 13 and the Mustangs first down.
Yeah, great little play there. Joaquin, caught the ball in the flats and turned it up for several extra yards. Got the first down. Good positive play there.
First down and 10. Lucky looks at his wristband, gets the play. 2 backs lined up behind him. Castillo's in as a running back. Aguilar in motion. Aguilar looking for the edge on the toss, and he will be tackled down at the 43. A couple yards there. 2nd down and 8. 2:07 and counting. 24-0 Bulldogs. So now the clock will be under 2 minutes to go. Mustangs working quickly. No huddle. Here's Lucky. Lucky turns, gives Castillo. Castillo wrapped up. And he does not go down until he gets to the 46. So 3 yards, 3rd down and 5:45 to go.
Yeah, they're going no huddle. Getting the hurry up offense. And again, they trying to end on a positive note. And so far so good on this drive.
3rd and 5. Here's Lucky. Puts Aguilar in motion. He's going to thought about tossing it. He will at the last second. Aguilar dropped the ball, but he's able to jump back on it at the 44. Took another hard hit. Loses 2 yards, and it's 4th down and 7. 1:20 to go.
I like that play. I like the little option play there. I'm not sure what happened. It looked like a good pitch. It looked like this Aguilar just didn't have good grip on it and dropped it. But I like the play.
Bulldogs around and so.
Yeah, he's been hit a few times tonight.
Yes, he has. 1 minute to go in the ball game. 4th down and 7 for the Mustangs. Cutchin runs into play to Lucky as the Mustangs as they huddle up here. Cutchin, the receiver to the right on 4th down. Lucky puts Aguilar in motion. Lucky to throw, has a pocket. Firing down the right sideline. It's going to be off the tips of Cutchin. That was a nice throw by Lucky. Cutchin just could not haul it in as he had a step on a Bulldog fender. Turnover on downs with 39 seconds to go, and a nil down by the Bulldogs, and they'll go to 1-1 in district play.
Hey, that, like you said, Ben, that was a fingertip play. That was inches away. That was almost a perfect executed play, and just inches away. And it was so unfortunate. And when things aren't going your way, that's what tends to happen sometimes. You're that close. You're just a couple of inches. Had that ball just dropped in a little bit quicker, or had Cutchin had another step, that's a 50-yard gain. And but when things aren't going your way, they tend to go the other way, unfortunately. And we were very close on that one.
Pimentel takes the knee, and that should be the final snap of the ball game. And so the Mustangs will go to 1-6 on the season, 0-2 in district play. Mustangs. So the Bulldogs go to 4-3, and the Bulldogs are now 1-1 in district play. And so the Mustangs will now welcome Taylor to town next week as the clock will wind down here. And do want to thank our sponsors one more time. First United Bank, McDonald's, Watkins Insurance, Hill Country Collision, Cold Copper Commodities, Schlotsky's, Atkins Pharmacy, and Ewald Kubota. The clock shows 0. It is a final from Bulldog Stadium. The Bulldogs win the showdown 24-0. We'll be back to wrap it up on KBEY 103.9.
When you break it down like that, it's pretty interesting because, the Mustangs held them tight most of the first half, and they got that one big run, and then another one in the second half. We're just the Mustangs are so close. I mean, they've just got to fix a few little things, and that's the encouraging part, and I think that's what they can try to go back and build on that for next week. Is that if they cleaned up just a few things, a few of the false starts, a few of the holdings, I mean, this could easily have gone the other way, or at least been, a little closer than what it turned out to be, because, the score shows it, lopsided more than it really was, because, we drove the ball, the Mustangs drove the ball several times down into the red zone and just couldn't complete the drive, and and that's part of the game. They got to figure that out. I mean, you're not going to win ball games until you can finish the drive. But they're close. They're really close, and and you could see it tonight. And a few injuries and a few other things that have not gone their way. It's just unfortunate. But I'm excited about there's future. We get to line up and do it again next week, and I think that's a good thing. They got Taylor Ducks coming into town, and we got to go back and fix. They got to fix what they saw tonight and get ready for the Ducks.
Yeah, we'll have the game for you again here on KBEY and video streaming the game at dailytrib.com. Thanks to everybody for listening, and Coach Hoover, thanks again for doing the 2 games with us this year. Really enjoyed it as always. You do such a good job.
Well, thank you very much. Thanks for having me, and I love doing it, and it gives me I'm coming to the games anyway, so it's a lot of fun.
Well, thank you very much, Coach. Thanks to Kurt Noacre running the camera and doing such a great job. And big thanks to Roy Lennick back at the studio, producer, engineer, keeping us in line. Y'all have a great weekend. Keep it on KBEY.